I'm Marcus S. Daniel, and I am the director and choreographer of Rent for Kentwood Players at the Westchester Playhouse. Rent is a story that changed my life when I was a young boy. I think I discovered it first at like 13. My aunt asked my mom, "Have you taken Marcus to see Rent?" And she hadn't. So we went to see it, and I bought the double disc, CD back when CDs existed, because they did. And I just remember like poring over the libretto, not even really realizing what AIDS or HIV or, the difference between drag queens and transgender people. It was all over my head at that point. But as I inhaled it and grew up older and, I'm a gay man myself, it's just a story that resonates so powerfully with me in so many ways. And it's always spoke to me, and the music is beautiful and the story is timeless. Sadly, it's timeless in a lot of ways, but also it's, a beautiful message of love and hope, and that life is really what you make it. First one, I created a company with a friend of mine in 2010, Top Billing Entertainment, and we did a production of Rent at the La Habra Depot Playhouse in La Habra. This tiny little train station that's become a theater now. It's really cool. And I directed, choreographed, produced it, and I was Angel in that. It was, passion project. And it was our first adult production with that company, because we started with like a summer children's theater. And that was really well received. And we ran for, I don't know, about a month. It felt like forever. It was like a full schedule. We did like 8 shows a week. And then it's just been like a slow burn ever since. Every couple of years, Rent comes up again. And here we are in 2023, and I'm doing it again. The cool thing about my philosophy with Rent that I think is cool is I've never done a replica production of Rent. I don't like them. That's not the reason why I direct. I direct because something inspires me that's happening currently in my life that makes me see a song a different way. So every time I've done Rent, it's been a drastically different production. I mean, Rent is Rent, but you're never going to see Mark in like the red and blue sweater. So with this one, the thing I'm most excited about is the way we're going to end the show, which is something new that I've never done and that we've talked ad nauseum about with our cast. And they're all on board, and I think it's going to be really special. And I hope it leaves the audience with a very profound feeling and some knowledge that they may not have had before, and hopefully it leaves them talking and wanting to specifically go out and get involved in their community and helping these marginalized groups of people that still absolutely need help today. So, the first thing I directed was in 6th grade. My Catholic school was doing The Wizard of Oz, and our teacher who was supposed to choreograph it just never came to rehearsal. And I was the only kid who had like theater experience, and I was a dancer. So I choreographed that. And then in 8th grade, we did Grease, and I was the only one who, again, had any experience, and no teachers wanted to like sponsor our production. So I directed it, choreographed it. My parents built the set in our yard. My mom costumed it. Like, it was crazy, This was the whole school, but really done by me and my parents. And then I met a teacher in high school, and I did show choir with her, and she really kind of latched on to the fact that I could dance, and I had what she called the director's eye. And she really set me up for success in helping me realize that I had these skills and helping me hone them. And she really gave me a career. Right out of high school, she hired me to direct and choreograph the choir that I was in. And then that kind of snowballed to elementary schools, high schools, colleges, professional companies, community theaters, and it's just, it just keeps going. And, I performed a lot, but really my biggest love is directing and choreographing. I just, there's really not enough words to describe like how it makes me feel. It makes me feel so good to create art and to put it on other people's bodies and let them experience what you see in your mind. There's nothing better. It's just like a really yummy feeling. So Rent. Boom. Kentwood Players. We open May 12th and we close June 17th. I think we've got 20 shows. And you can go find tickets at, well, what? KentwoodPlayers.org. You can find tickets at KentwoodPlayers.org. And if you'd like to follow me, my name is Marcus S. Daniel. On Instagram, my handle is I am the Brittany Jean. And I think my bio still says that I'm the current Britney Spears understudy. So that's me.